What could be in this mysterious black box? Let's hope it's something interesting. From what I'm hearing, it's something that we're going to like here on this channel. I think I'm going to like it. This is the Glenmorangie Signet. Today we're going to cover the history of Glenmorangie, which is a storied and important history, and something I think you should know about if you're going to enjoy what they produce. We're also going to talk about the presentation of this Glenmorangie Signet because it is one of the best presentations I've seen in a while, and it's something that you should spend time to admire and appreciate. It's going to be a great gift for somebody or great in your own collection. We're also going to talk about the nosing and tasting, and then finally I'm going to share some pairings with you that I think go well with this whiskey. So sit back and relax, pour yourself a nice drink, and let's enjoy this fine whiskey together. Glenmorangie has always delivered a nice whiskey. It's always been light and smooth, and I was given a description about it years ago. I was told that it was citrusy, that it was light, a little bit smoother than other whiskeys out there, and it's just not that complicated to where you don't have to be a heavy whiskey drinker to be able to enjoy it. So since this was about 15 years ago, I said, why not give it a go and see what happens? Maybe I can add it to my collection and see if I enjoy it. And I got to say, I wasn't disappointed. The way it was described is exactly as it was, and it marked the spot for me when it comes to expanding my collection and increasing my interest in other types of whiskeys. This Glenmorangie here is going to be a little bit more elevated than Glenmorangies that you may normally see on somebody's shelf or in the store, but I think we're going to be happy, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed anyway, so I look forward to digging into it. In this animation, we're going to learn where Glenmorangie is located, this distillery that's very important to Scotland. It's actually outside of the town of Tain, Scotland, and it's right where there's an inlet from a sea estuary, which gives it that beautiful sea air that comes from the Highlands of Scotland. Building a strong and loyal team is an important part of any business, and Glenmorangie is no exception. They've built a loyal group of employees that have stuck with the company for years and have contributed to the consistency and quality of what the company has produced as a distiller. As an example, Gordon Smart was actually the distillery manager for 50 years. So that just kind of shows you the consistency and quality that's going to be in any organization when you have people, especially distillery manager, who stick around for 50 years and continue to produce. It's once again something that you have to give as kudos to Glenmorangie for what they've been able to do. This Signet is only produced once a year. They bring together a bunch of what they think is important when it comes to their barley and their process, and they produce this. So it's a pretty important production for Glenmorangie. And I have to say the box matches that. This is not their typical presentation, and I think it's a great presentation for anyone. The box almost feels like, I don't know, leather with wood on the interior. It's very heavy, very nice. I mean, solid, feels good. And as you can see here, you've got this beautiful gold. It looks like a very regal kind of display, and then you've got a small little badge down here. And then, of course, you've got the gold text on the front. And on the back, you're going to have some more text in white and in gold, and we're going to go through and summarize some of it and talk about it. But, open it up, and once again, you've got text on the inside. So we're going to go through, let's read a little bit of it, and let's see what it says. On the front, it talks about the namesake of Signet, and it's an icon inspired by the intricate carvings of our homeland's ancient Cadboll stone. It talks about the color, which obviously is a deep amber. It talks about the nose. It talks about the taste and also the finish. There's quite a bit of text here, so I'm not going to read it. And then on the back, it talks about a little bit about what it is when they produce this. It says, just once each year, our Highland distillery embarks on an act of creation like no other, a moment of devotion. In search of the extraordinary, the distillery is given over to a demanding distillation. It talks about single-minded vision, and it also talks about this unparalleled creation. So there's a lot of useful information up here, and it's interesting to read, and I think it's something you should do anytime you're enjoying whiskeys or wines. It's just something fun to do, and it also gives you a little bit of insight into what was done when it came to the production process, or even the planning and the idea stage. Let's take a look at this bottle. I mean, for me, this bottle is exceptional. Obviously, the box is great, but not too often do you see specially designed bottles. And for me, this has like a really interesting, almost teardrops shape. It has this really cool cork feature on it that has like a sleeve here at the top that feels kind of heavy duty, and you grab it and and hold on to it like this, and it feels thick and it feels strong. You've also got that regal same design on the bottle itself, and you've got the same gold lettering, which is nice. It just makes it really stand out, and I think it looks good in any kind of setting, especially if you're in a setting where you're out with clients or you're enjoying a celebration. This right here is something when you pull it out, people are going to know that you really care and that you really want to celebrate something important. Also, the bottle itself has this cool design. It has, I don't know, like almost clear at the bottom, and then it gets darker as you go towards the top. I don't know if it's a shading or if it's a glaze on the interior or exterior, but it's beautiful. It's really nice, and it adds a lot to the, I don't know, I guess the mystique of this and the beauty of it as well. So I'm really looking forward to trying this out. Now, since we know that the presentation is great and the bottle is amazing, let's go ahead and see what the product looks like in a glass. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Brand new bottle. Nice tight closing. I like that. And let's see. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Wow, it's so heavy. It's almost like stone. I don't know, but that's super heavy. I mean, I'm assuming it might be metallic, but I'm not 100% sure. Really nice though. Very pretty. Very heavy. Let's go ahead and give it a nice little pour. Love that sound. Yeah, you're getting coffee. And like a mocha. There's also some fruit in there. I would say like a plum maybe. Maybe like a fruit cake, something like that. But very nice. Yes, I do get the vanilla, the tiramisu that other people have talked about that I've read in other reviews. Yeah, I do smell it here. The color's a deep amber. Very nice. I would say a little bit orangey, but I mean, it might be leaning towards the red. Very nice. I like the amber actually. Amber's something I enjoy, so this is nice to see. Let's see. Wow. Yeah. Cocoa, dark chocolate, tiramisu, mocha, toffee. You're getting that for sure here, and very nice. I like to pair my whiskeys with a little bit of chocolate. So I've got myself some Bolivian chocolates this time around. I think they're 60, 70%. Let's go ahead and mix it up. Very nice. It made it open up a little bit more. I say it would have a little bit more bite that time. It's a little bit aggressive. I would put this probably on a smoothness of, I would say, a 6.5 or maybe even a 7. It's got some bite to it, but it's still very smooth and it's very nice. I like it. I think it's great. I think the finish is medium long. It's still there, you know. Then you're coming up with some raisins, maybe some roastiness, roasted, some oak. You're getting that when you're bringing it towards the end. But it's nice long finish, something you're gonna enjoy. I'm gonna say that this is something amazing from Glenmorangie. I'm glad they did it. I think they're getting creative here, and I like that. And this Signet, I'm gonna look forward to it every single year. It was unexpected to me. I didn't know it's going to have this level of intensity, this type of flavor, and things that I really enjoy all in one whiskey. I'm glad they're doing it, and I think it's great to add to any collection. And of course, it's always going to be in mind moving forward. I want to thank you very much for joining me today, learning a little bit about Glenmorangie, also learning about this bottle of Signet, you know, watching me try some of this chocolate alongside of it, which is something I think you should do as well. Always pair something nice with your wine or your whiskey. I think that's just part of the experience, and it's great to share with others. Please like, subscribe, and share. The algorithm likes that, and it's going to help my channel grow because I want to continue to provide you as much content as I can. Feel free to comment as well. Those comments are helpful to me. Ask for other bottles of whiskey, other bottles of wine, even other watches. on Watches, Whiskeys, and Wines, and I'm here to help. Thank you.